Yo, what's going on, guys? Nova5 here, bringing you another epic Fortnite Battle Royale video. Today, we have my top 3 least favorite limited time modes in Fortnite Battle Royale, because we've just had the launch of 50 vs 50 version 2, and, doesn't make the list. We're gonna have to see, and, yeah, we're literally just gonna have to see. What is my top 3 least favorite? Well, let's get on to number 3. Coming in at number 3, it is actually 50 vs 50 version 1. Because version 2 was okay. Like, V2 is actually okay. I haven't played much games of it myself, but I have seen and I've played a bit of it. It's okay, you know, you have the better, you know, need ammo, need mats and all that. We have that in the new update. But old 50 vs 50 had its problems. And I'll begin by starting with the teams. They didn't have a register for teams. They had a register for 100 people max in the game, but it wasn't 50 versus 50. You could have 51 versus 49, you could have 52 versus 48, and so on. Some people have more than 50 teams, but now in version 2 we've max capped it. That's why it comes in number 3, because there is now a more successful version, but version 1 of 50 vs 50 was not great. You know, you had the random teams, you couldn't talk to your teammates, you couldn't talk to your squad, which is the same in the new update, but there wasn't any communication with the ammo needs, so it was all kind of, wasn't really that great. So 50 vs 50 comes in at number 3. I don't think it's the best, I don't think it's the worst, and let's get on to number 2. Coming in at number 2, I mean, it's quite easy to guess. If we put 50-50 at number 3, we're gonna have to do 20 versus 20 versus 20 versus 20 versus 20 at number 2, also known as teams of 20. Coming in at number 2, it is teams of 20. It was a good idea, but it wasn't greatly implemented into the game. Once again, there wasn't the ammo needs and materials needs and all that kind of stuff in that new emote wheel we have. But it also wasn't terrible for the fact it wasn't 2 giant teams. It was 5 big enough teams, you know, about 5 times bigger than your average squad. And, I mean, that's if you're lucky and don't get 17 and the other people get 20 on a team. But it's, you know, it's quite hard. It was quite awkward to say, is this guy my partner or is this guy my partner? Is this guy even on my team? You know, you was a bit of confusion with who's actually on your team. A bit of confusion in general with the entire mode. I mean, it had a great, like, idea, and had a great, I guess, set to it that it said enemy team 1 has this amount of people, enemy team 2 has this amount of people. That was great, but nonetheless, 20 versus 20 really wasn't special. It wasn't something you'd want to play. Wins didn't count in it. Same with 50-50. And overall, it just wasn't a great mode. But there is one mode that is the worst. And the worst mode in Fortnite Battle Royale, in my personal opinion, is Sneaky Silencers. Now, before we begin, Sneaky Silencers was, I think, one of the first ever limited time modes in Fortnite Battle Royale. So a lot of you OG players will remember it, but a lot of you newer players will not remember Sneaky Silencers. And basically, you had 2 weapons: Silence SMG, Silence Pistol. Terrible mode. I don't know why it was an idea. I mean, you may as well do assault rifles only. I mean, it wasn't implemented great. It wasn't taught through. No one was into it. I mean, I probably wouldn't like it to come back, in all fairness. It wasn't good. It deserves to be the worst mode in Battle Royale. I don't think Epic Games are very proud of it either, because it wasn't the best. I don't think it was intended to be the best. But, yeah, it comes in at number 3. Wait, no. It comes in at number 1. Let me repeat that. That's in the top 3 list. So let me know your list down below, guys. Do you agree with Sneaky Silencers being the worst? Do you agree with any other limited time modes on the list? And of course, if you'd like to see my top 3 favorite or the top 3 best limited time modes, make sure you smash a like. If we get 1 like on this video, I'll make sure to bring that video out to you on Friday or tomorrow, because of my uploading thing on Tuesday, which I am sorry about. But hey, that's today's video, guys. That's my top 3. Hope you did enjoy, and I'll see you all in the next video.